Hello, gamers across the world. Just me, Matty, Just me, Matty. Anyway, ignore the last bit. I'm just going back to looking back at all my all the video games I used to play, like most of the Dynasty Warrior games, because they were the ones that I really enjoyed. And I was looking back at the made me think about going back to doing, like, going back and play Dynasty Warriors 2, 3, 4, mostly the PS2 era, but particularly those three. Those three in particular, the reason why is because those felt like its own thing. Like, the new Dynasty Warriors, they're focused more on, like, well, Origins didn't. Origins had a bit of, like, a hypothetical, like a what-if scenario type feel to it. And I actually felt like the new designs were amazing. And I thought a bit of the gameplay was, but I agree that I think we should have been allowed to play more of our favourite characters for at least a bit like what Samurai Warriors 4, I think it's 4 and 5 got, where we can switch between them. I do want to see that, but what do I want to see for 10 is, because I know Dynasty Warriors 10 is going to be the next game in the works, is, and I would want to see this from Koei Tecmo, is maybe come up, like, I'll say this to them right now, maybe, because I know they're saying, like, they're saying, like, oh, everybody in, what is it, China and Japan might not know what the Three Kingdom law is. I think they might already do, because 7 and 8 plus 9 introduced that. Same with a bit of Origins here and there, but they add about the hypothetical, which I prefer the hypothetical route, because I already know the law of the Three Kingdoms, like the Romance version, the History version. Plus, the History version is completely different compared to well, it's the same law, but it has a bit of a twist, whereas, like, certain things doesn't happen a bit. Whereas, like, let's say at the Battle of Hulao Gate, or Shishui Gate, Sun Jian kills Shuai Shan, not Gong Yu. That's in the History version, but in the Romance version, Gong Yu kills Shuai Shan, not Sun Jian. Which I do prefer the Romance version over the History version. But I always felt like the Romance version was more like a what-if scenario, where it's like, I want to see more what-if hypothetical Dynasty Warriors games. Like, what do I want to see for number 10 is, I just want to see Koei Tecmo do something where it's like, maybe you should just do, like, a full-on what-if hypothetical game completely. Like, just do that for number 10 and completely just do it all the Dynasty Warriors games. Just go and do that for the future, because you can come up with some amazing endings, and you can do, like, a what-if type thing, like, you know, like Gong Yu's journey could be, like, you know, because obviously you're going to start with the Yellow Turbans, then you go Hulao Gate, where he goes, like, you basically got the entire journey for your characters to go to. And also, you can probably change, say, like, if you're playing Gong Yu, you could probably change certain battles and stuff. Plus, also, you're going to be working with Cao Cao, because that's one battle people will want to play as Gong Yu. So, like, let's say if you're playing Gong Yu, you get to work with Cao Cao on the Battle of Chengdu. So, like, you get to play him on that bit. And it's also, like I say, I do want to see hypothetical / what if scenario back. Full game, but maybe for number 10. Because let's face it, we already know about the history and stuff. It would be cool if, like, every character got their own ending, like happy endings, like, you know, like a hypothetical what if ending stuff. Like what 6 did, where it was like, oh, Zhang Wei, he said, we did our duty, we did our job, we did what we needed to do. And he's like, you're more like a brother to me, or like a friend, but I'm going to go and adventure out, and I'm going to go discover to see what's out there. Pretty much find a challenge or something. I like that type of stuff, and I wouldn't mind it. And I know koei tecmo, they do like ideas and stuff, and I would love to see that back for the next Dynasty Warriors game. Like, completely just do hypothetical what if Dynasty Warriors 10. Plus, also, I know I see some people keep saying like they don't want clone weapons back. Clone weapons, I feel like, don't really have much of an issue for me. But I get the people's opinions more, and I feel like you could do, maybe not bring them back, but maybe do something where like every character gets their unique weapons. Like Xiao Yu is obviously gonna have his spear, Gong Yu with a Gong Yao weapon, which is the green dragon blade, Zhang Wei with his serpent spear. You name it. Every character gets their own unique weapons. Plus also unique Musou style. You name it. Plus also give Sunse his Tompas back and whatnot. Like I say, unique story, which is pretty much a what if / hypothetical. Unique weapons return for all the characters, which used to have. And plus also hypothetical ending, of course. Plus also, if I was gonna do any new characters, maybe not that many. I can't really think of any new characters they need to add. Like, apart from maybe like that one character who worked with Gong Yu, was his name Liu Yao? Is it Liao? Who H-A-O? He's the only one I can think of for Shu. And it's like, does that mean? Plus, if they're gonna do anything for Jin, just put Jin in Wei. Because it's fair, no one wants. Like, I know some people want to play Jin, but not me. I'd rather if they just do something where the Jin characters were Wei officers, and that's it. So it's like, Wei's got all the Jin characters, and then pretty much you can do something where it's like, oh, C. McGee has rebelled against the Cao family, and like Cao Cao has to deal with him. And that could be like a mission for Cao Cao as well. So it's like, basically he has to kill C. McGee and his family. Like, they rebelled. Like, that could be a cool mission. I'm trying to think what else. What else could they do? Because, like, every character is obviously going to get unique stuff. But yeah, I think that would be cool. Plus, also, imagine if you played Lu Bu and you got a battle every single entire officer trying to prove that he's the mightiest warrior in the land. Like, in what if, like I said, what if hypothetical about Lu Bu, his story, proving that he's the best warrior in the land. And imagine if he took on Mang Huo. Like, imagine if he went to his and was like, who are these barbarians? They are weaklings. And pretty much proving, you know. It would be cool. I would like to see it for Dance Race 10, but whatever koei tecmo wants to do, I'm down for it. I'm actually excited to see what they do for Origins in the future. But I do want to see Dance Race 10 to be what if hypothetical full on route. But yeah. And plus Origins 2, whenever it comes out. Plus also, while we're on the subject, I'll be down for Wulong too, because I know that's going to come after Neo 3, because they always do this whole cycle between the two, which I actually I'm looking forward to Neo 3 next year, and also when Wulong 2 comes out, if they ever do, you know, make it, because we already know where they're going with it next, because really they're going to be going for the Battle of Red Cliff, Chibi. And plus also, it's also given a hint like we're going to be going to the Battle of Wushan Plains with Yong, so we get our idea. But I'm hyped. But yeah. Apart from that, there's not really much you can think of that they could do right now. Overall, I'm happy. I'm hyped for all the new koei tecmo stuff. Ninja Gaiden comes out this year. Hyrule Warriors, looking forward to it. Neo 3 next year. I think koei tecmo, because they're eating so well, they're doing so well, doing amazingly well. Plus, Dynasty Warriors Origin is my game of the year. This year, it's my game of the year. I can't think of any game that I've played. This year right now, this is my game of the year. There wasn't really anything else and all, but this was my number one. But overall, I do want to see what they do with the next, like I said, hypothetical route for Dynasty Warriors 10. I do want it. And plus, Fujikim's. Overall, that's all I want to see. So yeah, I'm gonna end it here, and I'll catch you all next time. Peace.